Hi guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new here, thank you so much for joining me. Today I am going to be doing two tutorials using the Naked Smoky Palette. Now I noticed recently that this palette has got on sale and I'm fairly certain that Urban Decay is going to be getting rid of this palette shortly since it is half off on their website. It is now only $27, so if you haven't picked up this palette yet and you're interested, I would do it now before they completely eliminate it from their line. I got this palette about a year ago. Just really haven't used this palette very much recently as I've got several new palettes that I've been playing around with, but since this palette just went on sale, I wanted to go ahead and do another tutorial using this palette. So first I will be showing you how to do a smoky eye, a nice lighter smoky eye for a daytime look, and then I'm going to show you how to go back in with a few darker colors and deepen that look up for a more nighttime look. So if you're interested to pick up this palette, or like I said, Urban Decay has it for $27 right now. Also, I've noticed that Nordstrom Rack has been carrying it not online but in some of their stores. It is just under $25 from Nordstrom Rack, so if you have one of those near you, I'd go look there first. But for $27, I figured a lot of people would be picking this palette up for the very first time, so I wanted to do a couple updated looks for you guys and show you how to do a daytime and a nighttime smoky eye. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, make sure you click that subscribe button down below before you leave. And if you're excited to see two looks using this Naked Smoky palette, then please keep watching and let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so to prep my eyes, I already did just take my beauty sponge with my foundation and my concealer, and I did just carry that up onto my eyes and then I did set it in place. To start this look off, we are going to go in with the lightest shade in the palette. This is just a light matte shade and I'm just going to put that all over the lid. I like to start with a lighter shade because it helps blend all the other colors. And I'm just using my fluffy E40 brush from Sigma. Any fluffy blending brush will do for this step. Next, moving right over to the next shade in the palette, we're just going to use this as our transition shade right above and into the crease. And I'm just taking this color back and forth in sort of windshield and wiper motions. And I think I am going to carry this color down onto the lid a little bit as well. Then we're going to switch over to our E25 blending brush. This is just a natural hair, a little bit smaller blending brush. We're going to go in with this dark matte brown shade right here, and we're just going to lightly tap into that color, dust off any excess color, and just start gradually building that color. And I'm just going to start this on the outer corner of the eye and working it into the crease. Just take a tiny amount and we're going to build it up on the outer corner of the eye, just flicking that color out a little bit up towards the brow. Then I am switching over to my E30. This is a small pointed pencil brush and I'm going to dip into the color Password. This is a nice matte cool toned gray and I'm just going to lightly start to pick that color up with my pencil brush, and then I'm just going to start laying it in the outer corner right over top of that brown. I'm taking it in the crease just a little bit, setting this color where I want it, and then we're going to go back in and blend it. We're just slowly building that color, and this is just going to start adding some depth to the outer corner, and we don't want it too dark since this look is for daytime, and we're just going to blend that into the brown. And then once you have it blended, you can go back in and darken it up a little bit more if you want. Alright, and then we can go ahead and do the lower lash line. I'm going to switch over to this small tapered blending brush. This is the E45. And I'm going to first go in with that nice transition shade that we used. And then I'm going to pick up this small flat brush from e.l.f. and we're going to go in with that matte gray color. And we're just going to go right along the lower lash line. And then we'll go with that matte brown and just blend it. To finish the lower lash line, I am going to just put a little bit of white eyeliner right in the waterline. We're just going to put a little bit of highlighter in the inner corner, and for that I'm just going to use this color here, and I'm just going to use my pinky and pop it in the inner corner. Alright, now I'm going to go back with my little beauty sponge that I did my foundation with, and I'm just going to clean up that eyeshadow line just a little bit and make it a little bit cleaner. And then to finish off this look, I'm going to use the Physicians Formula eyeliner, and we're just going to do a thin little wing. Now that we're finished with the eyeliner, we're just going to use the Voluminous Lash Paradise from L'Oreal for our mascara. Alright, now since this is a daytime look, lashes are completely optional. I, however, love wearing lashes, so I am going to be using, these are my favorite like everyday wear lashes. These are the Christina number 217. You can get these in a 6-pack on Amazon for like $12. Alright, now with our lashes on, this is the completed daytime smoky eye look. I love that this eye look is so neutral. You could do this literally every single day with whatever you're wearing. This eye makeup will work for any kind of outfit. I think it looks really, really cute and just really simple and clean. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and transform this look into a little bit darker, even more smoky evening time look. We're just going to take off our lashes. Alright, so first we're going to pick back up that E25 blending brush, and we're going to go back in with that matte gray shade. And we're just going to really take that into the crease and start darkening it up. Continuing again with the same windshield wiper motions. And we're just taking this all into the crease, all the way into the inner corner as well. And when we hit the inner corner, we're taking it down. And then again, when we get to the outer corner, we're bringing it out. And before I forget, I'm going to go in with a little bit of NYX Translucent setting powder. I'm just going to pack this under the eye area, because if we get any fallout from these darker shades, this will make it easier to just wipe that fallout away without messing up any of our face makeup. We're just slowly deepening it up, and this is going to be our transition into some darker shades. Once we deposit that color where we want it, and then we have a little bit left on the brush, I'm just slowly working that upward. Then I'm going to go back in with a little bit more of that matte brown shade and blend that just above and into the gray a little bit more. I like to do the browns with the grays, because if you just do the grays, a lot of times it can read blue or green, and that was starting to look a little bit blue with that, just using that gray. So taking that brown into it brings it back down to a more neutral shade. Alright, now we're going to switch over to our E32. This is a small blending brush with much shorter bristles to really pack on the color. This is like a really, really deep blue black. So we're going to go in with that one, and we're going to continue mixing it with that deep matte brown and do them on the center all over the eyelid and start really darkening that area up. And again, just start with a little bit of the color, and we're going to build it up slowly. Then we're going to go back with the E25 and blend that into the crease. Alright, now that we've really started darkening it up, we're going to go ahead and dampen the same brush with a little bit of setting spray. We're just going to continue working with those same colors with our dampened brush. And we're going to concentrate it right at the lash line and work it up. Alright, now I've got it pretty much as dark as I want. And I'm just taking my blending brush and going back in and blending it all out. And then I'm going to go back to my E40, that very, very first brush we used, and just really make sure that it's all blended out. I'm just going with a very light hand and no product. And we're going to go back with the E45, the small tapered brush, and we're just going to start with that brown, take it on the lower lash line. Then we're going to go with the black. Just going to continue with those same two colors on the lower lash line. Darken the outer corner one last time, a little bit more. And then one last time you can go back with your little beauty sponge and tidy that up a little bit if you'd like. And then once you're all done blending your eyeshadow, just take your clean fluffy brush and wipe away any of that fallout. Alright, then we're going to go ahead and highlight the inner corner, and I kind of want like a really metallic little pop in the corner. So I'm going to go in with the color Dirty Sweet right here. Just going to pop it on my pinky and put it in the inner corner. And then that finishes up the eyeshadow. So I'm not going to do any more eyeliner for this look since it is very dark and smoky, and we already had that little bit of eyeliner before. We're just going to go ahead and touch up our mascara, and then I'm going to pop on some lashes. I think I'm going to use the Iconic Lights from House of Lashes. They're just a little bit darker and a little bit more dramatic. And I'm going to pop just a little bit more of that white eyeliner into the waterline. Alright, so don't forget when you're taking a look from daytime to nighttime that you want to go ahead and adjust your face makeup as well. So I'm going to go ahead and darken this up just a tiny bit more. Alright, so this is the completed nighttime look. Alright guys, so that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Again, if you're not subscribed to my channel, make sure that you subscribe before you leave today. Again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have an awesome week, and I will see you in my next video.